This Wasn't Supposed to Happen EP by Jay Park. Jay Park has been on a roll, constantly releasing music as well as touring the world. With the power of Rock Nation behind him, is he headed in the right direction? Is he putting his best foot forward? How do we feel about the new EP? Here's our honest review of This Wasn't Supposed to Happen EP by Jay Park.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Jay Park.
Jay Park.
Yes, sir.
EP. Haven't listened to Jay Park in a while, actually.
It's been on my playlist a few times, you know. Yacht here and there. Yacht.
Nah, I mean, yeah, he's got some fire tracks.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, as far as us reviewing
Soju comes
him,
up every now and then.
as far as us reviewing him,
Yeah.
we haven't actually reviewed a Jay Park project in a while.
Yeah.
What was the last one called that we did?
I believe it wasn't the album, but it was something after that. I thought
It was something with him, like, in its black and white, and I think it was multiple pictures on the front cover. I can't remember what the name of the album was. It had some slow joints on there that was fire.
Yeah.
How you feel about this album artwork?
I don't even know what to think about it. It just looked like some crazy ass retro, like, throwback photo. I don't know if they're saying that wasn't supposed to happen, but I don't know. I mean, it's okay. It's really, I can't decipher what it means though.
It looks like a panther jumping on a flashbang.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Nah, I mean, I don't know where you live at, what video game you play where there's panthers and you have flashbangs. That's not supposed to happen.
Nah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a tattoo that he has or something like that.
Good point.
That's
good
the only
point.
thing I could get.
Yeah.
The flow of this joint, man. This is Hit Boy doing lackluster production compared to what he's done for the majority of his career, and Jay Park trying to make up for it.
Yes, this is definitely, you know, some, I don't want to say they throw away beats, but I feel like they're just not well tuned enough for somebody as dope and crafty as Jay Park, you know. So yeah, it's kind of a weird balance.
Highlights, man. Look, I got a few things to say. Renaissance Man was the first thing that came to mind. I thought this was actually a dope track. The beat is cool. I thought K-Town, this was probably my favorite beat and the use of the beat on the whole project. There's actually a music video for this song.
Yep.
And then
to it.
Call You Bae. I just like the aspect of him using some of the vocal work because I felt like he could have probably used a little bit more of that on this project as well. It probably would have helped a little bit, but that's really the only positives. That I like the way he ended it with the whole "gonna change my name to Dialine, Dialine, and Dialine."
Yeah.
But aside from that, that's really all I got to say positively.
Yeah, Renaissance Man is like, I want to say that song, I guess that can grow on you, because I feel like that's a song people can, like, I guess, get hyped to in the club or whatever like that. K-Town is a good song, I guess, what you say with the beat, because he kind of goes vibes with it and everything like that. Call You Bae is my for real standout, because it was the only song on this project that felt like had some thought to it. Like, you know, they tried something different. Hit Boy tried something different and everything like that. Jay Park brought his swag to it. So I felt like that song was the one out of the bunch that actually had a collaborative feel to it. I felt like the other ones were just like, hey, I got this beat, hop on it, you know.
Lowlights, man. Look, everything else I wasn't really a huge fan of. I just want to say, it's just like, I felt like Hit Boy's production on here was, I was just like, Hit Boy did these beats? Like Hit Boy, Paris, all of the joints, Power, all of these joints. Well, nah, S1 did Power, but all of these joints that he's done throughout his career, he's got some hit records. And these are the beats that you gave. Like the joints you gave us, Saha was crazy. Like I was disappointed in the production throughout this project. And like I said, I felt like Jay Park tried to work with the beats the best he could. I feel like these songs will come off better when they're being performed at a concert along those lines. Yeah. But at the same time, I was really disappointed with like the fact when I saw Hit Boy, I was just like, oh, these about to be crazy. But yeah, I was disappointed.
I was completely let down by the production because Jay Park is such a versatile artist. And I felt like he tried his best to give these like life, but it really didn't come to fruition. Like 2020 and Renaissance Man, even though I did like it, it just felt like he had to adjust to the production that he was given. Fade Away was just a completely missed opportunity because I was loving his flow and the bars he was bringing, but it just wasn't meshing well with the production. And then with Killer, I kind of felt like it was ended abruptly with that dollar line. Like, you know, and I wanted him to keep on going. And I felt like that should have been a beat that should have evolved as the song went on. It could have turned into something really dope because I felt like lyrically he was about to murder that track. And that could have been one of those tracks where, you know, he could have rapped faster or changed up his flow with the beat changing up the flow. So I think my biggest disappointment with this project is just the creative process of it. I don't really feel like there were no ideas. I really feel like they're just like, yo, I got this beat right here. You want to rap on this one? Cool. Rap. Bam. We done. So that's really what I feel like.
Final thoughts, man. Look, I just want to point out, like, both of these guys are super talented,
Yes.
and it was just disappointing that this was the final product from when you hear Jay Park and Hit Boy's name being put together in a sentence together.
Yeah, I really feel like this was I'm not gonna say wasted opportunity, but I feel like it was an opportunity that was misdirected. Like, this could have really, like, for a 6-project EP, I think Hit Boy got a lot more than this, you know, that he could have gave somebody like Jay Park. Because knowing, you know, based off the songs that we have heard of Jay Park, we know that he can flow, he can get on anything. So for this to be, was a Rock Nation release, right?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like this was just really the short end of the stick, you know, for somebody as versatile as Jay Park. And it's kind of did him a disservice to an extent. So that's how I feel.
Final grade. Hate to start 2020 off like this, man, but I got to give it an X. It was a lot of missed opportunity here. This could have been one of those joints that could have slapped, could have been crazy. We ain't getting no smashes on this. And Hit Boy usually brings the heat. Jay Park tried to do the Captain Saver beat, but he couldn't. It wasn't possible with this quality of instrumentals he got here.
Yeah, sadly, I'm going to have to start off with an X as well. As much as I love Jay Park, this just didn't come full circle. And I can't say, I mean, with the exception of maybe K-Town, I'll go back to it. But that's just because it's the title track.